All right, you're up next, Dami. Let's see. On your profile, you said, oh, you haven't selected rank. React to rank in this.
I have what? I'm GC1 though.
Oh, you are? Okay. I'm going to put react here for roles. Is it hashtag roles? Change your roles? Change your roles? All right, I'll give you that there. But you said rotations, positioning, and decision making. You're currently working on fast arrows, power shots. You want to get SSL. High GC2. Am I rotating wrong or making wrong decisions? Okay. For sure, for sure. Anything else you want to add to that?
No, I've been coached by Freaky, so I had like this one-on-one session with him.
That's great. All right, let's check it out. Dami. It says, let's see what the RL tracker says. 1522 in this replay. You're spot on, which is high GC1. Oh, almost GC2. Very exciting. I'll focus on your decision making then. You said Freaky looked at your replay. Did he look at this game specifically?
No, he did not look at this one. I sent you a more recent one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll talk about how I can help. Let's see how I can help. Questions in the YouTube chat are crazy right now. Somebody's giving me their asking for dating tips. I don't know why you're trusting me with dating tips, but we'll get to that later.
Let me get in here and give them all the bad advice.
All right. So this movement's fine. Yeah, none of this is really a threat. There's a demo that happens here. You're smart to respect this. I would just turn back in shadow, make him get a good touch. Your teammate spawns behind you, so this is good. I would just get to back wall. Most of the time, they're going to mess up this touch in GC1. That style of play is probably fine. At a higher rank, this will probably be a more dangerous attack, but at your rank, he's like, this should be a ground air dribble on net, is what I mean to say, but when he gets this touch that's going into the corner, the only way to recover this is a pop reset that goes left, and I don't think he's able to do that, so you're fine. Good dunk. Really nice. Recover through. Use boost. You got an open. Unmissable. Okay, good job.
I think I would have had to bully if you'd missed that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Supporting your teammate. Nice. This cheating looks really good. Have you been watching my videos on cheating lately?
Freaky actually told me.
Freaky taught you
to stay in between the two pads, yeah.
Yeah. So this is really good. You're in between the two pads. And what you want to be doing is boosting right on collision. So we're increasing our speed. So you start doing it right here, which is really good. So yeah, your cheating's pretty good. Big challenge is mostly okay here. I think this is a little passive. So what we want to do here is we want to grab this boost and we want to keep moving forward a little bit until you see what he's going to do. The idea is you want to wait until he takes off before you move back. What happens here is you decide to move back before he's taken off. Watch, you turn left, he still hasn't taken off. You see this? You're running. What this allows him to do, if he's wary, is drop the ball down for free because he sees you turning back. Now, he's actually not smart enough to do that. I think he actually went for an air dribble and messed it up, so you're fine. But you want to make sure you force them to go airborne before you turn back in shadow. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If your plan is to fake chow, which it should be 80-90% of the time. 1 out of 10 times you should throw in a real chow just to scare him, but this is fine. This touch is all right. Not what we want, but this 50 is great. This movement back is great. This touch is okay as long as you can get a beat. The idea that it is soft is correct. I think that's what you're going for by trying to hit it with your hood. You just don't get the touch you want. But, I mean, the idea there was correct. Nice. This is good movement. Rushing to the ball. We want to get a setup here. When he pre-jumps, that's fine. You have to respect the pre-jump. I don't like this touch. So, everything was good here except for this touch. So, respecting the pre-jump is really good. You now have a setup. Here, ideally, this is... I would probably just rip this because we don't see an orange player. Orange is overextended. So, I think that's what you were going for. You just hit it up instead of forward. Or maybe you're trying to self-set up here, and that's the mistake. If there's an orange player back here, this is a ground to air dribble. If not, then it's just a rip. Like, you should just be hitting this as far forward and fast and low to the ground as you can. But you hit it up, which allows him to jump, right? Air roll, you just hit it forward, low to the ground. Your teammate takes it and scores, right? If you hit it fast enough, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Decent 50, though. I think you're trying to get up to the ceiling so you can jump down. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so that's fine. Here, what that looks like is you could just yaw right, but air roll left, stick up right would put you in the right position here. Air roll left, stick up right.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you just have to boost there. You almost get it. After we don't get this touch, that's fine. We're going to have to fall down. This is going to be slow. We may or may not get corner boost. I would assume you're not, so I would just turn back. This is a curve dash. Ideally, this is a curve dash. Are you familiar with curve dashes?
Yeah, I know them.
Okay. Yeah, so this is a curve dash. Take a 50, go back. This is good. Jumping is bad. Good job recognizing it is bad. This 50 is good. Yeah, jumping is bad. What we want to be doing here is we want to be turning and staying grounded and following the pads. So you just want to be following pads. So this jump loses you pads, and because the ball's moving towards him, you can't play it. It's a good recognition to see that this isn't your ball. A lot of players get confused about this because they go, oh, Luke, blue's closer to the ball. What do you mean? Look, the pink distance is shorter than the yellow distance. And I'm like, yes, but the ball's moving this way. So you're never first as blue, right? You can't go until you see orange go. Which you correctly identify, but you did it a little late. That's all right. Good adjustment on the fly to not overcommit your resources. Wait for him to touch. Probably leave for team. Just let team go. You got to get out of here. This is confusing as your teammate. I'll show you his perspective. He's got a good angle. If you just turn left, it's obvious you're not going. Does that make sense? Because you turn right, he thinks you're going. So watch, he turns back, and now you're not going. If your car language would have been crystal clear from the start, you would have been better as a team. So this is like specifically a solo queue concept that even though it's not optimal for you to turn left for any reason, because I'm going to assume you don't have comms, or maybe you do, you need to turn left to make it obvious with your car language that you don't want this ball. If you turn right, he's going to think you want this ball and he's going to respect it. And then you're both going to do this. You see what I mean? That just kind of ruined your attack.
Yeah, that's all.
Yep. Once you are in this position, good job to clear it to the side. Your teammate should get a touch here. That's fine. Jump off back wall. Use back wall here. I know this ball is far out, but you want to use back wall on this setup. You go up the back wall and you use 2 jumps, and you can reach it with 40 boost. But you can't, like, from the ground, you're going to get a weaker touch, I think. You can just let it drop. But, yeah, I think this is probably less good. Because your teammate's, like, kind of overextended. You could just let it drop and catch it. I was scared that he would turn and go again. I guess he turned back, so he would have faked me. So, yeah, 2 options are you let that ball drop, or if you do want to go for it, you should be going off the back wall. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Good clear to the side. Get back, take corner boost. Hopefully teammate cuts. Turn up fast. Catch up to the play. Good. Back boost. Good. Fake child is good. We want to jump there. We had an opening. Wow. He faked him. I thought we had an opening here. When he goes here, you want to turn fast and then do a ground to air dribble. You're not going to get a lot of these scenarios, but it is important that we can catch a ball midair and start to air dribble. Did Freaky give you mechanical stuff to work on? Or it's mostly decision?
He did fast aerialing.
Fast aerialing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely important. I haven't seen you mess
That's
up a
the
fast
only thing I
aerial,
think.
but maybe you were messing it up before, like in your session with him.
I think I did one. I messed it up once. Yeah.
There you go. That looks better. Yeah, we need stuff like this. Like, this is really important, that you can catch a ball midair. The setup looks really good. Let him miss. This was rushed. We should have probably started the ground to air dribble from here. Let it bounce, and then ground to air dribble. But, like, check up field. We kind of gave him the ball there for free because he didn't check where he was first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we want to check, and then if we have space, set up that ground air dribble. I'm going to give you this pack right now before I forget. This is realistic air dribbles. Have you heard me talk about this pack?
Not sure.
Okay, this is really important for high champ GC players. So this is kind of like that situation where the ball bounced off the backboard, he missed his setup, and now you have possession, right? So what you want to do here is check if you're getting challenged. So check if you're getting challenged first. You know what I mean? Kind of like how we just did in that game.
Yeah, yeah.
And then if you see you're not getting challenged, you line yourself up and you start this ground air dribble.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't an easy motion. You need to get straight in line with the ball. You can use power slide if you want. You don't have to use power slide if you want to go slower. But you have to time your fast aerial to get under the ball, and we have to make sure, you know, goalie lock zone, not too high, not too soft. I have detailed explanations of this on the Rocket League Bootcamp channel, so I'm not going to go too into it. But this pack is really important for you. All these shots are important, but that shot especially. Like these ones, where you have to create for yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
All these shots, these ground ones, very important.
Okay.
So yeah, these packs are in the Discord, and they're demos. In the sake of time, I'm just going to send you to training spreadsheets. They're in our training resources, and then there are demos on the Rocket League Bootcamp channel, and we're repackaging them and releasing them on the main channel too, but they're just not all out yet.
If you have a second, Luke.
Yeah.
Someone in chat was asking how long, like how can they get into the clubhouse? Because it seems like they're sold out. So like, when is the next available time to come into the clubhouse?
That's a good question. It depends if we're at the member count or if we're just sold out. Let me check.
Okay.
I can check after. Can you remind me?
It might be
after
the
this
member
session?
count.
Can you remind me after this session?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. I apologize for that. Yeah, we've been really booked lately. The issue is we have 500 spots available, and what that means is we have 500 memberships that can be in circulation, and the system doesn't automatically add one to the pool if somebody uses a membership and then leaves, if that makes sense. So like we could have 460 members, 40 people, so we sell out, 40 people sign up, and then let's say half of them stay, right? Because it's a free trial, so have them stay. And then, so we technically should have 20 passes that get added back to circulation, but we have to add them manually. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So yeah, we just have to check the page. I'll ping, actually you could do this if you want, Marbles. If you ever see, cause I know, I have to do this coaching session for 30 minutes, but if you DM Legend right now and just let him, hey, the memberships are sold out. Can you check it? He can see if they're,
I got you.
and fix it.
Legend.
But yes,
Right,
I appreciate you. I appreciate you raising that. It's really important. So thank you for saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll focus on, that's important, but I'm just going to focus on Dami for now. Legend can help with that. You have Legend's contact, right? See him on the side of the server. If he's showing online, you should see it. If not, I can put you in a group chat.
Okay.
So yeah, we talked about realistic air dribbles, Dami. Where did we leave off? We left off here. You had a nice goal. This is nice. Good speed. Mid-air catch into an air dribble. Sweet, man. Good job. Cool. We're grabbing the boost on the right. Teammate's cutting you off. So you do it to each other. It's okay. We're all friends. Okay, careful about this type of positioning. I understand it. Here you're waiting for a pass for your teammate. It's not bad, but you want to be careful about boosting forward before the pass comes. So right here, you basically are supporting your teammate really well. You're behind him. You're watching his movement. Good. He gets a beat. Nice. You're still supporting. What we want to do here is we want to continue moving along this pad, maybe grab this pad and turn in. So you see like these guys are going to meet somewhere here. So you want to kind of move into the middle as you support. Does that make sense? But instead you run to the middle of the field, not the middle of their intersection point. You see that? And so by the time they challenge, you're running to the mid but he's getting challenged over here. So that when the ball gets cut, now you're gonna have to do an awkward loop back around. See what I mean?
Yeah.
And you get demoed
Yeah.
because of it. So common issue of pushing up too far, preemptively moving for the pass. People at Diamond say like, Luke, but what if the pass comes? Well, you could get the pass if you're slightly left. This is why it doesn't work, because when you get to high ranks, and as you continue to get higher ranks, you'll just get demoed every time when you do this. So yeah, I think you understand it, but sorry, I just wanted to clarify that, because people, if we clip this, people in the YouTube comments are always like, but what if a pass came? Then I wouldn't be there. No, you could cover the pass, but not be sitting in front of their net. Like, you could do both. You know what I mean? Like, you move kind of to the side first. Like this. By just running forward, you make your options really weak. Luckily, your teammate got back, so you're all right. Hit your teammate here. Nice. A little too high. It's all right, though. This is fine. Nah, don't leave here. Don't leave. So you were doing fine. I know this is awkward because he's going to cut in. You're going to grab this boost, right? Move forward here. You want to be grabbing this boost facing forward when this 50 happens. It's your teammate's job to not get, like, pinch it in your net. If your teammate pinches it out your net at GC1, that's on him. So if you were turning up here instead of facing sideways, you wouldn't be so passive. But because you're facing sideways, the ball goes to the left. This is the same issue as before. You're facing right, ball goes left. Now you have to do a full 360 to come back around. Do you see the pattern that I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So it's leaving you out of position. So it's very important that as you push up here and your teammate's first, you continue turning up. By going to the right here, you actually put yourself out of position. That makes sense? I'm not saying you would have been first to that ball, but I'm saying if you were facing forward here, then you would be able to start shadowing like that, which is a better movement overall for shadowing and applying pressure than the movement you did. The movement you did completely relieves pressure and gives them a free air dribble setup. See what I mean? And then somebody's got a chow here. This is really bad. So after that happens, this flip is not good. So I think you're just kind of panicked here, and you're like, I gotta get it. Like, something's wrong. You knew something went wrong here, and so you're like, okay, I'm just gonna go to net, right? Maybe you're looking for boost, not sure. What's going through your mind here?
I think I was just ready to defend. Didn't know what to do. That's just where the decision-making problem came in, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't know what to do.
Right. So you know you need to defend, correct? You just don't know how to do it, right? So you think defend, so I'm going to go to my net here, right? That's not actually how defend works in this position. In this position, defend looks like get on the same side as the opponent because your teammate's going to come this way. Does that make sense? So what you want to do here is you want to drive across and get into kind of this position. So when he jumps, you're ready to shadow. So you want to get on this side of you want to basically get on the same side of the field as him. By going back here, you and your teammate end up stacking in the exact same position. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
And now you're just doing the same thing.
Okay.
So you want to have one person out in front that's challenging him, I don't know, somewhere about here, and then one guy that's behind. Does that make sense? Like, your challenge, you want to happen away from the net. You don't want it to happen on your goal line.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, Dino? How you doing? Yeah, because this creates
I found Legend, by the way.
Okay, cool.
I just tell him to ask about how many slots are full and when will there be more slots.
Yeah, you can just let him know that to check the website that we're sold out right now, and he can check if we have spots or not.
Okay.
I appreciate you doing that, by the way.
No problem.
All right, so we'll keep going, Dami. Any questions about stacking your challenges? What I mean by that?
No, I understood it.
Okay, cool. Oh, somebody said, does somebody not see the lines he's trying to draw? I apologize. I was on the wrong tab. Sorry, that was removed from the recording. I'll re-explain to people on stream. All I was trying to say was because this, so to recap, this whole situation, the problem is he's supporting his teammate well. This is good. They're going to break out a defense here. Supporting his teammate well. Good, 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 good. Still supporting good. There's about to be a 50 here. It's his teammate's job. He needs to face the 50 when it happens. I think in this position, we're getting scared. We're like, I don't know who's going to be first. And so what we do is we just turn back, or we turn sideways and start turning back. And then instead of facing the play and then the ball going left and us going and getting it, the ball goes left and we're driving the complete opposite direction, which makes us really awkward. So now what we do is we panic. We go, oh my gosh, I'm the wrong way. I'm going to go back to net. But now this creates a problem of he gets a free air dribble and both of us are going to challenge him on the goal line. So we're going to double commit as blue. So it's like mistake compounding after mistake. So what needs to happen is first and foremost, we were facing the play when our teammate went for the 50-50. At GC1, you should be doing this. So here, when our teammate is obviously first, we should turn up and face the play. And then we would potentially have an opportunity to drive up the wall. If not drive up the wall, we'd at least be able to go get mid boost and start shadowing. So that way the challenge from blue doesn't come on the goal line. There should be some challenge from blue coming out in this zone. And the second guy is supporting the challenge after it happens. So there's one challenge that's happening out here. And then this guy's supporting the challenge. Instead, we both challenge at the same time, last minute, which allows us to be beat. Like, he gets a bad setup, so you don't get scored on, but, like, you could have. So that's the idea I was trying to communicate. Hopefully that works for Twitch chat. Sorry to have to re-explain that, Dami. I just apparently wasn't showing the right screen, so it would have been wrong in the recording, too.
It's alright.
Good bump. Oh, nice 360. That works. Okay, you want a shadow here. So once again, when your teammate's throwing in challenges, you have a tendency to preemptively like turn back or concede space. So I know your teammate's kind of thrown the ball here, but he's landing and he's about to chase this guy. So your teammate's about to go for a bump, right? And what you do here is you immediately turn back. So you're conceding way too much space because you're allowing this guy to drive through, like through here for free, when you should like shut down the space and then start shadowing. Like, you're basically conceding way too much. You see how much space on the field you're giving him for free? So what you do here is you keep driving, and then you turn back a little past halfway if he outplays you. If he doesn't, you want the opportunity to challenge. Right? So you're just immediately going... Maybe if I showed you a side view, you'd realize how much space you're conceding. Like, you're not covering it. Like, he could literally just take this ball out here for free. Does that make sense? Because you're not turning in and guarding anything.
Yeah, I see.
If he was smarter, he would play this ball out and he'd do a hook shot, and it'd basically be unsavable, right? This is fine. We don't want to let him have boost for free. So here we're playing too close to the wall while we're shadowing. So you want to be like in this position. If he's here, you want to be like here. Does that make sense? So you're way too close to the wall. You're not shutting down space. Once again, he could play the ball to the midfield and do a hook shot. He's not doing that. He's setting up a dribble, but just letting you know what a higher rank player would do.
Yeah.
So he takes it to the corner then. This is kind of telegraphed. When he starts taking it this way, this is not on net. We need to immediately be flipping and taking our corner boost. Don't let him have your corner boost. We don't want to give that for free because now he can use the boost he just stole, know that you're zero, and challenge you. They both whiff. So you're fine. But like, this could go wrong because we're just making like small mistakes.
Yeah.
So your play on the ball looks pretty good, man, but you're just like, there's some small things that you could fix. Here, we just want to play this ball forward to our teammate. Too slow. Don't take a 50. This should never be a 50. You're first. What you want to do here is you just want to lob this ball up forward and into the mid for your team. That's what I would do at my rank. Like, I just make a touch that goes like somewhat up and mid. I could even fast aerial here. And then your teammate turns it into an air dribble like you did, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Remember that touch you had? Good. Nice little wall dash. Okay, you're playing the ball back. Let me just check my calendar here and make sure I'm not running over on time. Okay, no. I'm fine. Fine for now. Yeah, so your aerial play actually looks really good, man, relative to like most GC ones. You did like a ground air dribble. There are some easier things to fix. This touch is not what we wanted. We hit it too high, right? This is a great cut. We want this touch to be forward and closer to the wall. But it's not bad. You want this to kind of go up into your opponent's corner, like up here. Right? When you go here and it recenters, it's actually much easier for them to deal with. He's just going to go get it. The only reason I say that is because your teammate isn't supporting. If your teammate was supporting, you can do the bang mid. but your teammate's grabbing boost right now. See him? So he's not ready for a pass. Even if he grabbed the half boost, he wouldn't be ready for the pass in time. Does that make sense? Like he'd be running across the field still.
Yeah.
So that has to be a self play, not a self pass, not a team pass. And the self pass looks like high into the corner, and I try to follow it up, right? Good demo. Good pinch. Wow, feels bad, man. Good pass. Okay, we have ball first. We go for some sort of Zen touch. We don't get it. We might get this ball around him. Good try. Get back. Good recovery. Yeah, get your movement on the ground looks really good. Your teammate should cut for you. Face the play. So the biggest thing is make sure you're facing the play by the time your teammate challenges. You're doing okay here, but you're still a little lazy with it. You're facing like kind of back still when your teammate challenges. Does that make sense? You want to be facing the play when your teammate challenges. Like more centered towards him. Here you're doing a little bit better, but like I want your car like this. Like facing close to the play. Because when the ball drops here, you don't want to still have to turn more to go get it. And the real danger here is if you're too passive, like, so this guy is playing incorrectly. He's grabbing corner boost. He should be supporting his teammate here, right? And what you should be scared of is if you go goal line here and he's supporting his teammate better, the ball drops down and then his teammate scores. Maybe it's okay to be passive because his teammate is here, but if you like your teammate got outplayed, he could land and go again on you. So yeah, you just got to be careful. Face the play when your teammate challenges. There, we don't want to get beat. Maybe we can get a catch here. Let's just wait. We want to get to the mid here. So once this touch happens, we don't get the touch we want. We want to get off the wall ASAP. We want to get off the wall.
Okay.
Our teammate's about to 50. When this 50 happens, it could go anywhere. I would like to be here. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. So you're waiting. I get why you're waiting on the wall, but your teammate being there in time means that you shouldn't. Maybe you didn't think your teammate would be there fast enough. This is fine. This has to be a fake child. No, you can't go here. So if we're facing the play again, we're in a much better position. So when the ball comes right, so you're running across the field now, pad, pad, pad. When your teammate challenges this, you should be turning up and in. Like you should be turning at this pad. Does that make sense? Like that?
Yeah.
Because then when the ball goes mid, you're quick. But instead you face sideways and you get distracted with this boost. And then the ball comes and you're once again too slow. Like there's a habit that happens a lot. You're running this way, ball goes that way. You're running this way, ball goes that way. The way you fix that is not by knowing which way the ball's going to go. You never will in Rocket League. But if you're faced forward and the ball goes right, you're closer. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then here you just can't jump. This is too much question marks and not enough benefit to going. So that's just an overcommit. At least you get a bump on him. So it's not the end of the world. Wait, check vision. Nice little ground air dribble. Maybe go top right. Good try. Nice. Good finish. Yeah, so man, your mechanics, recoveries on the ground, all this stuff looks above your rank, I would say. I'm going to give you a quick summary. Any questions, though?
No. Wait, yeah, maybe one. I tend to, like, after the coaching session with Freaky, I started overthinking the stuff he said a lot.
Oh.
So I ended up making more mistakes based off that.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do to avoid that?
So that's normal. This is very standard for the process of learning.
It's like there's a lot of time for
Let me show you a graph.
the grunts off.
This is very, learning any new skill. There's always a learning dip. So it goes like this, right? So what you're talking about is like this.
Yeah.
This is coaching session number 1,
Okay.
right? Coaching session number 1. Freaky arrives. You go, oh, wow, I need to work on a lot of things. Then you go down here. And so then you're right here right now. That's you. And you're saying, how do I get back here? And the reality is it's just time, right? And not quitting. But what you do while you're on this path of the blue, back up, what you need to do is focus on one thing at a time so you're not overwhelmed, okay? And you don't get distracted until you finish this thing, okay? So, like, for example, one of the things I told you was face the play, you know, when a 50-50 happens. And you're going to start doing that, and you're going to make mistakes because you had a way of playing before that worked. Like, you were good at a worse way of playing, if that makes sense, right? And now you're going to be bad at the best way of playing. But the best way of playing, when it's played properly, is still better than the second best way of playing played perfectly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're sticking the course here. You just need to not get distracted, focus on one thing at a time, and not get discouraged. Know that every player has to go through this journey, right? So just give it time, right?
Yes, sir.
I think that kind of helps me get over that kind of roadblock. It's just like play kind of like non-hesitant, like while focusing on that one thing. So don't like just like kind of think about that one thing the whole time. Just keep playing at the pace that you play at for that one thing. And that kind of helps me a little bit.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Cool. Yeah. I'm going to give you a list of stuff to work on, Dami. Your mechanics look really good. Your movement looks nice on the ground. The main things I will coach you on are decision making and stuff like that. So I gave you realistic air dribbles. That's in the training resources. Just open that up, navigate to that. For decision making, I'm going to give you a bullet point list or like numbered list. Number 1, face the play. When your teammate's making a challenge, you want to be facing the play. This allows you to be flexible. Sometimes you're facing sideways, and when the ball doesn't go the way you're facing, that makes you assume things, and so you're slow to react. So that's a big one. Number 2, overcommitting as last man. You need to be very careful and throwing in fake chows if your teammate's not back. You know, sometimes we need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. Number 3, when you're supporting your teammate upfield, you want to be in between the point at which the opponents and your teammate will collide, not just closer to the play. Sometimes you're sitting on the wall, sometimes you're sitting in the midfield. You want to predict where the play is going to intersect and get in position for where it's going to be, if that makes sense. So that's number 3. Rotation wise, I think most of your problems are fixed by facing the play, being more consistent about that. I'm not going to give you anything else to work on. That's all I want you to work on. You're at a rank where you just need to like focus on one thing for a longer amount of time. If you were lower rank, I'd give you 20 things to work on, but you just need to focus on these. If you want more stuff, you can obviously watch the replay, but these were like the biggest ones.
Sick.
Thanks for submitting this. We'll get you a recap, hopefully within the next day or 2. We'll get you this recording, upload it on the channel, all that good stuff.
Yes. Super.
Cool. Thanks for submitting, Dami. Dami.
Of course.
I will hang around and answer some questions and just hang out for a bit. I don't have any meetings booked right now.
So just so you know, I did speak to Legend, and he said that there have been some slots added.
Okay, sweet.
And that he taught Sarah how to do that too. I don't know if you knew that.
What's up, Cameron? Oh, nice. That's huge. That's really helpful. Let me do ! Clubhouse. I appreciate you helping with that, Marbles. Let's see. Because we have 500 spots, but sometimes people don't stick on the trial. Yeah, we have 476 members right now. So, yeah, there we go. Cool.
Cool.
Cool. Hey, this was Swift. We analyzed his replay today. Appreciate you guys have left reviews, by the way. Deadshot, Swift. I'm gonna send a message to Swift. Thanks for leaving a review, man. This was very, very kind. Appreciate you sending this in. We looked at.
Okay, I have a quick question.
Mhm.
Like for us people who submit replays, do you like recommend sending in replays where we play good or like where we play really bad?
Close games are the most important.
Close games.
There's going to be something as long as it's a close game, a close ranked game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I sent a close game to like overtime game to Freaky because I thought that was like the best decision. But I feel like I also played really bad. So when he gave me the list of things to work on, like all of those things were pretty like mechanical, and I know all of them like really well.
Yeah.
From before.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Which is
great.
why I wanted-
Yeah, I think closer ranked games are the best. You don't want games where you win 5-0 because sometimes the opponents are just bots, or you don't want it where you're losing 0-5 because if you're playing, you just want something that's like representative. And you don't sweat it too much. As long as like you guys aren't AFK, there will be stuff to work on no matter what. Like there's a lot of information in the game. Somebody said, how often do you personally coach? I do VIP replays we have 30 or 40 VIP members right now, which they get one-on-one coaching with me and the pros every month. We've got people in the boot camp, which is our intensive experience. That's 18 plus. The clubhouse is 16 plus. Like somebody, for example, is getting coached by one of our pros tournament right now on another channel, one of the VIP members. But I do these VIP replay reviews twice a week, and then I do replays for everybody else in the community once or twice a week as well. It's all on an event calendar here. If you join the clubhouse, you can see it. And then we have classes with our pros and all this stuff, like Freaky will be live in an hour to talk about methodology and fundamental mechanics. So all that stuff.
All that science-y stuff for Rocket League.
Science.
Rocket League.
Let me confirm that Freaky's here. Give me a moment because I don't know if he's left for boot camp yet. I don't know if you've left for Boston yet. I just want to send you a quick message.
He's
I
in
do
Rocket
see
League
that you're
replay.
live today at 4 p.m. Just confirming you're still here, right?
I see him in training right now.
Yeah, I assume he's still here. I just don't know if he's traveled yet. He's got to fly from Europe to the U.S. So. But yeah, congratulate Coach Freaky if you haven't yet. Team Power, his team made it to Boston Majors. That's exciting.
Did? Oh, hell yeah. I'll both have to drop by and say, good job on the coaching.
You have 83K members now. Exciting. 83.7 in the Rocket League Academy. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. Nice. I appreciate you sending this, Dino. I'll get back to you about content. We've got a lot of content in the works right now. That's just taking a lot of time to review. I need like a content manager, but in due time. One thing at a time.
Right. With the content manager, you just need like someone to like look at the stuff for you,
quality check it, review it, help me manage the pipeline, all that shit. But we need like a million hires, so it's okay. It's just one thing at a time.
One thing at a time, man. Don't overstress yourself over minor details.
One thing
Semi-minor.
at a time. All right, I'll answer questions. We need a million things. I need a job board so I can list out. Like we need to add a job board to the website so we can list out all the things that we need help with. Like
brainstorm with chat.
I don't need more ideas. Please don't give me more ideas. I need
I'm talking about like
brainstorm
for job board.
Yeah. I need people to help execute on the ideas. Please, no more ideas.
Yeah, execute
Idea overload.
ideas.
I need doers. I have a document and I call it Luke's big list of ideas. And instead of my team, Jacobs was a legend, is like, we need to write down your big ideas, Luke, because if you come to me with more big ideas, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. So I just, every time I get an idea, instead of going and telling people we need to do this now, I write it in my document.
Yeah, write it down,
And then I come back in a week. And most of the time it's like, yep, not right. Great idea. Not right now.
Not right now, yeah. That's smart. Take notes, chat.
Yeah.
I guess you need to do somewhat similar thing for like what jobs you need.
Yeah, we're gonna add a job board to the website soon. It is happening. We're in the middle of training. I made a post like at the start of the month. We just job offered. We had like 50 to 100 people apply. We narrowed it down to 4 people that we just job offered a trial. We're gonna get them that later today. So
yeah.
We have to train those guys up, and that'll be part of it, and then we'll revisit all the other stuff.
Right.
But we're getting there.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
I need to grind more. All my games have just been destroying in comp.
Good.
So much good help here, chat. Yeah, it's a good problem to have, yeah. Just,
I
I know there's a lot of